Work comes with built-in friends and a community. But what happens when all of that goes away after you retire? The bonds and relationships we create at work actually keep us healthy and leads to a longer life. That is why I ask high achievers like yourself, where will you find community when you retire? In fact, when you Google how important is community when you get older, several health journals and studies pop up explaining how having a social community is key to healthy aging. Here's a profound story you may run across in your own research. It's about a tiny town of Roseto, Pennsylvania. Back in the 1950s, it was believed that people living there tapped into the fountain of youth. The community had no heart disease, no suicide, no alcoholism, no drug addiction, and no crime. The leading cause of death was old age, and they had a high concentration of centenarians. A landmark study was launched in 1955 to figure out what their secret was. At first, the team thought their longevity came from good nutrition, exercise, or genetics. They were shocked to find just how contradictory their lifestyle was to their initial assumptions. This community exercised very little. 41% of the calories consumed came from fat. They smoked heavily, and a large portion were obese. But as the research team continued to observe, they noticed neighbors frequently stopping by each other's homes just to chat. They would cook for each other, attend church together. Nobody was on welfare because they all took care of those less fortunate. And get this, many of the homes had 3 generations of relatives living together. The researchers concluded that their social structure created an enriching, peaceful, and healthy environment. Back to today, without fail, when I ask retirees what they will miss about their work, I hear the people. When you leave the workplace, it's common for these relationships to fade over time, which is why it's important to ask yourself prior to retirement, where will I find community? That is one of the 7 common questions I find myself asking high-achieving pre-retirees. So if you're approaching your 3rd act, a great starting point in finding community is to think about where you have chosen to live, what hobbies and activities you enjoy, and how often do you see your family. Finding community could be the greatest predictor for a 3rd act that is shortened or one that is well-lived.